Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're unpacking digital process automation, DPA. We've got this really comprehensive report here, and our job, really, is to cut through the noise, define DPA properly, and figure out why it suddenly is such a big strategic thing for businesses. You should leave knowing what it is, and just as importantly, why you should care.
Yeah, and what's interesting, I think, is seeing how DPA actually stacks up against other kinds of automation. We'll look at, the strategy behind it, market trends, some real-world impacts, which are pretty impressive, and also some things to watch out for if you're thinking about implementing this stuff.
Okay, right. Let's get those definitions clear first, because automation, it can get confusing. We hear about robotic process automation, RPA, and business process automation, BPA. But today, yeah, it's all about DPA.
Exactly. And if you look at the big picture, DPA is really the most comprehensive one. Think of it like the conductor of an orchestra. It's pulling together complex workflows end to end, data, different systems, people. RPA, on the other hand, that's more like a specific musician playing one part really well, automating repetitive tasks. Great for bridging old systems, actually.
Yeah, right, like a patch.
Sort of. And BPA, it's somewhere in between. Improves efficiency for specific processes, but maybe doesn't cross all the departmental lines like DPA can.
Okay, so definitions aside, what's the actual payoff for a business? The report mentioned some huge benefits. Things like better efficiency, obviously, cost savings. I mean, it's set up to, what, 60–80% on some transactional stuff? That's massive.
Huge savings, yeah.
Yeah.
And fewer errors, easier compliance.
But the bit I found really interesting was about the people. DPA takes away the boring, repetitive tasks, right? So employees can actually use their brains on, higher value work. That boosts morale, leads to better decisions based on data.
That's a really key point. It's about augmenting the workforce, not just replacing tasks. And this isn't just a small trend. The market numbers are pretty speaking. It's expected to go from about $15 billion this year, 2024, up to over $23 billion by 2031. A big driver is the rise of these low-code, no-code platforms, LCNC.
LCNC, right. Heard a lot about that.
Yeah, they let citizen developers, so regular business users, not just hardcore coders, build applications way faster, like 90% faster in some cases.
90%.
That's what the report suggests. But, and this is important, you need strong governance, like a center of excellence maybe, to keep things organized and make sure it doesn't become chaos.
Right. Can't just let everyone build everything.
Yeah.
We're also seeing AI and machine learning getting baked in,
Yeah.
for things like process mining.
Definitely. Intelligent process mining, predictive analytics, it's getting smarter. But there's a challenge the report flags, these black box AI models.
For you can't easily see how the decision was made.
Exactly. That can conflict with privacy rules like GDPR, which often require you to explain automated decisions affecting people. Transparency is key.
That makes sense. Oh, and speaking of challenges, there was that funny detail about another DPA, the SolarWinds Database Performance Analyzer.
Ah, yes. Just goes to show you need to be careful with those acronyms when you're doing your research. Due diligence is critical.
Absolutely. So when you were doing that research, looking for vendors who are the big players, the report mentioned Gartner and Forrester.
Yeah, they often highlight names like Appian and Pegasystems as leaders. Appian gets points for being user-friendly, low-code, quick to deploy.
Okay.
Pegasystems is seen as really strong for super complex, large-scale processes, deep case management, though maybe a bit more of a learning curve involved.
Gotcha. And we saw some amazing real-world results. An APAC bank cutting fraud risk by 90% and transaction time down 40%.
Incredible number.
And the U.S. Marine Corps saving countless hours on logistics with Appian. Even Old Mutual, the financial group, they cut bank queue times by 9 times. 9. And their net promoter score went up 15%.
Those are the kinds of results that really show the transformative potential, aren't they? But, and this is a major but highlighted in the sources, you have to analyze your existing processes deeply before you automate.
Ah, right. Don't just automate a bad process.
Exactly. The report basically says automating an inefficient workflow creates more problems than it solves. You make the mess faster.
Makes sense.
Success comes from framing it as empowering your people, integrating carefully with legacy systems, maybe using RPA as that bridge we talked about, and really understanding the workflow first.
So this deep dive, it really shows DPA isn't just, another piece of software. It feels more like a strategic tool for real organizational change. Affects efficiency, costs, even how people feel about their jobs.
It really does. And it makes you think, doesn't it? Beyond the efficiencies and the savings we see now, What happens when this kind of intelligent end-to-end automation gets even more sophisticated? How might that fundamentally change what human work even looks like in the next 10 years or so?